On Saturday, November the 12th, we want you to pick up your cameras and join us in a groundbreaking project.
It's recording.
I think we first started thinking about doing something with user-generated footage probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago, actually. It's been an idea that's been mulling around for some time. But it was really when Life in a Day came out that I started thinking, well, actually now maybe this is possible.
I guess politics scares me more than anything. I wonder if we're going to get in another war.
I was approached by the BBC, who had the idea of doing this, but in the UK, and I thought it was a really interesting idea.
Britain in a Day is all about you.
It was very important to involve as many people as possible, because if the film doesn't represent the length and breadth of the country, if it doesn't represent the diversity of the country, then it doesn't represent us. BBC Learning were involved. There were workshops around the country trying to encourage people to film and showing them some of the basic kind of techniques, if you like, of using cameras, etc. We didn't know what we were going to get, and that was what was quite scary about it. We didn't know whether people were engaging with it, how much footage we were going to receive.
Every commissioner wants to know exactly what you're going out to make. It didn't matter how many conversations we had in the lead up to it, we were really in the lap of the gods.
It was a really, really good response. We had nearly 12,000 individual clips submitted from about 4,000 different people.
It's been a lovely day, and it's about to get even better because I'm going badger watching. Wasn't that brilliant?
You're getting footage from all around the country, shot at different times of the day, on different formats, whether it's a mobile phone or whether it's quite a fancy camera. And you've got to construct a film out of that has some kind of coherence to it. And that is very, very challenging. We had about 800 hours, and to boil that down to 90 minutes, which is the length of the film, we had a number of people going through that footage, logging it all, making notes on it, and I was overseeing that process along with the editor, Peter.
We viewed rushes, if you like, or different stories for at least 4.5 weeks, and we could have continued that process for another 2 months after that, if need be.
I'm going to the sea.
What became really obvious was we've got to get on with some sort of theme, some sort of story that you know, people can actually start latching onto. You had to feel as if the film was some sort of journey.
There are different things that you're looking for. It could be quite a beautiful shot of a sunset or a sunrise, or it could be a shot that helps get you from A to B thematically, or it could be the subject that people are talking about. To a certain extent, you're at the mercy of what is sent in, but then what comes with that is some wonderful surprises as well.
The most important thing to me at the moment is to find a boyfriend.
It tells a story of Britain, it tells a story of a day, and it tells lots of minuscule stories. So it's a really complex sort of web, I think, that Morgan's managed to weave out of all this material.
It's quite, I think, interesting times at the moment, and the film reflects that, I think, politically, and also in terms of the way people are feeling and what's important to people at the moment. I feel very, very strongly that this is quite a personal film as well. I'm wanting to represent things that are important to people in the country, but I think that I'm also representing what I think is important too.